Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. This is the Majora's Mask only weekly. Now, this is Majora's Mask Randomizer. We are hosting this at Majora's Mask Randomizer. However, this is a OTMM combo only seed, as we decided to spice things up a little bit. So, things are getting a little bit spicy. Before I go into all of the settings and all of that magical stuff, if you've seen any of the Box of Multi-Worlds races that we have done over the last couple of months, I think it's only been two. This is the Gyog preset from that tournament. So we'll go over the settings in a little bit once the beginning bit has calmed down, and yeah. I will introduce everybody. So, in the commentary box with me today, I have Fifth Whammy and Captain MD13. And in the tracker cages, we have Axel Ryman and Gigi. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm Shannon Bread. I'm the restreamer, one of your commentators for this race, and the creator of these settings. I guess I should probably throw that out there. Yeah. Why don't you guys kind of kick it off? I'm going to make sure the runners are ready to go. Knew that was coming.
You can tell Axel's in the Discord call. Good day to you, folks. Yes, so excuse me. So yeah, we're here with technically, as far as what we're playing, we are playing the combo randomizer, but yeah, we're running the Gyog only preset, which means essentially the entirety of the West is junked. Everything from Great Bay Coast to Pirate's Fortress to Cape to Beavers to the Temple. Nothing of importance in that area. We start with Gyog's Remains, and we start with New Wave Bossa Nova.
Yeah, indeed. This is a Blitz preset. Our runners have to find 3 of the 4 remains. George is given to them for free. And Great Bay Temple is junked. Not just Great Bay Temple, but the entire West. Everything from Great Bay Coast onward. Off the table here. And here we go.
So let's just talk about a little bit of spice. Bunny Hood is 2 times speed, so the runners will be running extra fast in these settings. Now, KT Bean and Pojo are both very experienced in these settings, so yeah, this is gonna be fun. So, Inverted Stone Tower Temple, Woodfall Temple, and Snowhead Temple. So, we've got some logic. Remains logic. Fifth, do you want to talk about the remains logic?
Yes, in these settings, the remains are shuffled among themselves. George is given for free because this is a George preset. We start everybody with George. But in today's seed, Inverted Stone Tower Temple has Adalwa's remains. Woodfall Temple has George's remains. Jote's remains. And Snowhead Temple has Twinmold's remains. And OOTM provides some custom text on that sign in South Clocktown, which tells our runners what the remains are. Yeah, in these settings, let's see, we have Iconic Graveyard Waff on Katie Bean's side.
So these settings are pulled from Box of Multi-Worlds. So the Bunny Hood was customized to be 2 times speed to make the seeds just a little bit faster. So Iconic Graveyard Wave the hero.
Zora's Mask is in Woodfall Temple, but it is not required.
Ooh. Okay,
Gomez gives Great Fairy Sword. And Termina Field gave a bottle of what now?
A bottle of milk, not required. It is a different randomizer, so we have slightly different texts on the Gossip Stones. So Termina Field Musical Stones is just a long way of saying Gossip Stones. So Gossips would have a bottle of milk that's not required. Our runner's probably not going to worry about that.
Ooh, so Bomb Chew Bag. Bomb Chew Bag is in combo as well, which is our logical bags. Bombs. Bags, bombs, bang, bleh. So, yeah. You can.
Both of our runners have explosives. They've opened south.
What was the other hint? Sorry.
I'm trying to remember. Gossip Stones, Zora Mask, not required in Woodfall Temple, and
Yeah, both runners have a bottle already. They found a bottle of Chateau Romani, I should remark.
Gomez's Great Fairy Sword.
Yep, that's the one.
And for anyone who doesn't know who Gomez is the Stone Tower Temple boss key. Oh, GFS on Gomez? What a placement!
So, Rushstone Tower Temple, yeah?
Yeah. It's worth noting right now that our runners are rushing to day 3 because these settings do also shuffle every crate in the game in addition to the normal checks. And this is true of every preset in this Solo Blitz collection. So there's 4 crates in Romani Ranch just waiting to be broken. And our runners are happy to push through those.
That was Stone Tower, not Stone Tower Temple. That's another thing. Stone Tower Temple and Inverted Stone Tower Temple are 2 separate regions. So you can get Stone Tower Temple hinted, but you can also get Inverted Stone Tower Temple hinted. So they are separate.
Unfortunately, yes. Hugo is a heart piece today.
Aww. Rip Hugo.
Yeah, we have 4 wafts and 4 foolishes up for grabs. Another reason that heading to ranch early is encouraged in these settings.
Yeah, and we've seen runners actually not use double time, but they've actually been using the Sun Song to move around. That is something that Combo Randomizer gives us.
Yep.
Indeed. Sun Song offers a lot of extra flexibility in how you handle the early game, and these runners are taking full advantage.
So there is contents matching in this. So the chests, the crates will be colored based on what items they have in them. So, for example, if it has a heart piece in it, it'll have a heart on it. If it's gold, it'll be gold. And you may see right now, those are all dead because they are not colored. Poor Ranch.
Unfortunately, Lemons is only a small magic jar in before we get a Ranch Foolish hint.
Yes, the Gossip Stone adjacent to the Lemons is telling you that lemons are eliminated. That's rather unkind to the Lemons, I think. I'm sorry, Link is not going to help you grow up. You have to do it all on your own.
Sadly, we do love to see lemons. You know, lemons are not color matching today, you know, but our dogs. That is the question. Dog color matches contents.
Right. And KT Bean has also used the Combo Randomizer's Warp to Start feature to go right back to Clocktown.
Yes, this is why you don't hit your Clocktown owl statue, everybody. Because it's so time-consuming.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Chat. Nath? Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't believe it is considered in logic, but it is very helpful, you know, not just for basic movement, but also for access here and there.
We are currently... sorry, go on, Captain.
I'm just going to say we're seeing our West Clocktown checks. We've got a couple of random stuff in the shops. I do see a Gibdo mask on the top right there.
Ooh. Gibdo's nice.
That will cost 30 rupees.
That's a Deku mask, though.
Hand.
All right, well, we immediately got to blow 80 rupees. Which we do not have yet, surprisingly.
We had a busy opener, but I believe Pojo stuck around in Launcher Pool long enough to take it to night 2, where there were 60 red rupees, 60 rupees just floating down the pond.
Yes, he did.
And he has exactly enough money with 1 rupee to spare.
So Pojo securing Gibdo is going to hop around to the shop around the corner. Also, we'll have enough for Deku as well.
Yeah, early Deku is pretty good. We haven't had any hints for or against the South. So South next cycle, especially since we already have a bottle in our pocket as well, South actually does sound like a pretty good idea for next cycle.
Yes, we are currently running 2 tournaments with these settings. We've got the Solo Blitz tournament and we've got the Multi-World tournament, which we're trying to get some restreams on for the Multi-World tournament, but it's a little bit difficult because our team is a bit small. However, hopefully soon we'll be able to get a race on for you guys where you can see 3v3 people duking it out with these settings. It's what how do you feel about the tournament? How do you feel it's going so far, Fifth?
It's been a fascinating tournament. Part of the reason the settings today are so fast is to accommodate the multi-world play in which you have 2 teams of 3 racing against each other. And those races tend to go around the 2.5 hour mark, given that you've got 3 worlds sending each other items and you're all going through the sea together. It's quite a unique experience. I've certainly enjoyed my time with it.
All right, we've got a lot of interesting information here. Pojo discovered a bomb bag on Clocktown Tingle and just picked up Song of Storms for the Transformation Fairy reward. Or did just get both rewards at once? Is that what just happened?
Yep.
You
Combo
can.
allows you to switch.
Oh, right.
In
Just swapped on the
place.
fly. And
Yep.
KT Bean discovered that Deku Palace is Way of the Hero and gets a couple's mask from Dodongos.
She is able to turn in that couple's mask that cycle if she keeps moving.
Perks of the
Meanwhile-
fast hood.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Pojo, happy to go to Night 3, does not have a projectile to start Bomber's Hide and Seek, is going to proceed with East Clocktown. 2 extra checks here, thanks to those crates.
So I just want to say something, right?
All right.
Deku Palace Way of the Hero is trash. Oh shit, Akana Graveyard's double wath.
Right. So that was the next thing I wanted
Ooh.
to get into. So Graveyard
Go
Way of
on.
the Hero has now popped up 3 times. One in Termina Field South, one in the Gossip Stones, and once here in Road to Icana's Hintstone. Not Road to Icana, but the Icana side's Hintstone. So that means there are 2 valuable items. It's basically hinted twice because it's 2 hints per item. So there are 2 good items in Graveyard.
Yeah, KDB not missing that trick is making sure to mark a second row for Iconic Graveyard on her tracker.
Yeah, marking it when it gets hinted a second time. This is when the tournament first started. I told people, mark your tracker, click it to make sure it's colored so you know if it's been hinted twice or not. Because the amount of people that were missing it.
Unfortunately, I don't
On the crate.
think Forg is anything this time around.
No.
No need for Donjeros.
What I was going to say is Deku Palace being hinted wath is trash. It is just as bad as Clock Tower Roof because the Sonata of Awakening check is dead.
Oh?
Because it's out of the way. So and Bean Daddy is not shuffled in combo, so that means it's either the chest or it's the heart piece. It's as bad as Clock Tower Roof being Way of the Hero.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Imagine we get another DP wath hint because we've seen 2 already. And it's just both of the items.
Oh no!
I mean, there's a hint stone coming up here. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that nothing north has been hinted yet because snowballs are on.
You were saying?
Oh.
There we are. Snowhead Temple Way of the Hero. We are not surprised to see that because every preset in the Box of Multiworlds collection adds a little something extra to each preset beyond just, giving you free remains and junking the region, and it's varies depending on the remains. The George preset special edition is snowballs and icicles. All of them except those in springtime.
In Adalwa, it's grass. In Got, it's barrels. In Gaiog, it's snowballs and icicles. And then in Twin Mold, it's the spider houses. So one of the spider houses will be shuffled. Also, nice bow there.
Yeah, that's definitely most likely one of our Way of the Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am not surprised to see both these runners act immediately on that wall. Maybe a little more surprised for Pocho, who doesn't have the double yet, but he is going to be rewarded too because we've got that bow in Graveyard Grotto.
Yeah. Also,
and, with a bow and bombs, that's north access.
That's north access, and the seed could be done. Just because of that. We'll find captains up north. And then probably go on Lullaby.
Well, we still need a handful of things. We still need, of course, our dungeon entrance songs. So we still need Lullaby, Elegy, Lullaby, Elegy, Sonata, and Oath. Now, how is Oath handled?
It's just shuffled.
Okay, so it's like full song Sanity, like Storms was.
Full song Sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you will be given an Oath hint from Skull Kid. If you have all your remains. And since this is combo rando, you have access to the pause menu warp. So you can exit Clock Tower Roof that way and continue with your cycle. And go hunt down your rope.
And it looked like that was a magic jar on the All Knights mask purchase. I don't think it was proper magic. Proper magic has a slightly different graphic in combo, yes?
It does. It's
Skull Kid just down low.
Yeah.
Ooh, great spin.
Clock Tower Roof. And runs right up to Skull Kid, whacks him with the sword. And it's
Coming from commentating season 6 for the last half a year, and this is quite a fun experience.
It's a special experience indeed. Beans visiting her tingle, taking advantage of the silver rupee. Gonna get a bomb back too. Very good to have for tech flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
And Pojo, neat maneuver here. In these settings, if you moon crash, you'll just save the game and go to the next cycle. Pojo takes advantage by warping out of Clock Tower Roof and playing Sun Song to intentionally crash the moon because it is quicker than playing the Song of Time and sitting through the Song of Time transition.
Yep.
Fascinating.
Yes. Captain's learning so much right now.
I am. It's enjoyable because I have to imagine that anything I do see is like, as far as like behavioral adjustments are intentional. Especially since, and I don't know if you brought this up already, but these two are your teammates in the multi-world tournament.
Indeed. And I may be biased, but I think they're excellent teammates, and they've been very diligent in puzzling these settings out. And we're going to see
I think
the
it's
fruits of that work here.
I think it's important because your team is quite unique because you're the creator of mystery, right? Like the mystery generator, and these two, Katie Bean came, second in the mystery tournament, and Pojo also came quite highly ranked as well after mystery season 2. So you guys have a key different set of knowledge that maybe not other runners have, because mystery is crazy, right? And these settings are kind of like halfway between what we do at MMR and halfway between mystery,
So that couples mask from Dodongos is going to yield goodies. That yielded magic.
Oh.
And I did see the silver canister and the fire this time, so yeah, definitely a different magic graphic. Now I have a little bit of experience of watching the combo randomizer, so I know like what a couple of things look like, but it's just the intentional moon crash to save time is this kind of stuff that's taken me by surprise here.
Yeah.
It took us by surprise too. It took us some practice to discover that.
Yeah. It's actually obvious the magic in combo is a lot more obvious than it is in MMR. Whereas in MMR, you have to like stare at it because you're like, are you light green or are you just trash?
Especially in settings that shuffle the magic jars. Combo rando really leaves nothing to the imagination about a distinction. It's a nice change.
Yeah. And this is why we chose to have a MM-only weekly, because it's still Majora's Mask Randomizer, it's just not hosted through Majora's Mask Randomizer, and it's something different for people to play. You're playing the same game, it's just, there's some little differences and changes that, make things a little bit more exciting, So that's why I made the tournament in the first place, because I thought, we're off season, we need something to do, so I made the tournament, and here we are. It's definitely an experience, and it's very enjoyable. All
right, so Pojo did get the third graveyard hit, but has not written it down yet.
Yeah, he has 3 X's marked on his tracker in Iconic Graveyard, which is a kind of shorthand that's useful to mark just...
that's fair.
So, MMR 2.0 obviously was released a couple weeks ago now, and hey look, contents matching. And there is a new feature which is, it's not contents matching, however, hey look, Axel, Peoples.
And it's got another bow. Okay, that's definitely bow locked right now.
But there is a feature which it now allows you to add sparkles to shuffled items in MMR. So, for an example, and I brought this up recently, with Mystery, that one wild card, we all know the wild card, where Sky Goro missed a snowball, and it caused a very long seed for him. We could turn those sparkles on, so people know. Like, the snowballs will sparkle, the crates will sparkle, you'll know which ones are shuffled. So, you know, there's a lot of options coming for MMR for future tournaments, and we're very excited.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
nice.
It'll be a
Combo.
huge help for everybody experimenting with more checks in MMR. I'm very glad to see that implemented, and certainly we'll be introducing
playing
it
with
more
it.
again.
I was playing with it this week, and it's been really nice.
We got a very convenient. Well, we got a lot of paper here in Twin Islands. We got twin paper. We've excuse me. We have a swamp title deed and an ocean title deed. Swamp deed's great. We can turn that in right away.
Yep. Perfectly placed. So with snowballs, the difference between snowballs in MMR and snowballs in combo is that every day in MMR, the snowballs change. In combo, only the Elder Goron's snowball changes. So you only have to hit the snowballs once.
Yeah, you do have to
Whereas-
visit on another day, because day 2
Yeah.
has a little bit different layout, but
Yeah, because
Folks
of
should
Elder
be aware
Goron.
of that.
Elder Goron changes it slightly. But it's not like there's 10 checks every day. It's just, you know, maybe 10 checks on the first day, but then on the other 2 days there's like 3. So, but yes, lots of snowballs.
Now, I couldn't see what was up on the ledge there, but if it is important, we're going to find out right away.
Yeah, I doubt he peeked because he knows he could just go to it anyway. So,
Now, Zormask is not required, which is good info, because that means the ocean title deed's going to be useless, too. So we don't
that
need to
also
turn
means
that
a lot
in.
of checks. It means a lot of checks in Stone Tower Temple are also killed as well. What is that?
A second
another
bomb shoe bag.
Nice.
Okay, so now here's a question. Does Honey and Darling open up with bomb shoe bag as well?
it
Yes.
For
does.
day 1 and 2? It does.
Only
Very
day
nice.
1.
Yeah.
Only day
Not just
1.
Oh,
day one,
yes,
but
yes.
also day 2.
Oh, does it?
Oh, we also found a wallet.
I've never done it. Oh yes, and
By the-
wallets fill, so you immediately get $200. That's great.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. What was on the, I don't remember what was on the trade. Oh, well.
It was,
A hot
he got a
container.
pictograph box
Heart container, okay.
on the actual turn-in.
Oh, I was
Uh,
sorry. I was talking about the bomb bag.
I was
Yeah.
also talking about the bomb bag.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, Picto's nice, although Lulu Photo is useless, but Swamp Photo isn't. Now, are the both the Swamp Photos also shuffled, besides Tingle?
No,
just
just
Tingle.
Tingle.
Okay.
Lulu pictures are not shuffled either.
Yeah. Revan pointing out in chat that Bomb Bag grants day 1 access to Honey and Darling as well.
Oh,
Good
okay. So
clarification.
Bomb Bag,
Thank you,
Shoe
Revan.
bag. But shoe bag is day 1.
right,
So,
because day 1 is just Bomb Shoe Bowling.
yeah.
What are you?
I'm
was
not
that
sure why
for?
Kojo threw a bomb shoe at the guard.
Why not?
All right, well, Pojo's going to be our
We're getting-
first runner down south. Now, he's not rocking the
Katie.
magic.
Katie's in South as well.
Oh, yes.
Katie being
They both have
delaying
the same brain.
South
trip-
Clock
South
Town is
Clock Town.
foolish.
north to get that Deku
No,
Palace Wolf taken care of.
South Clock Town was Way of the Hero. So probably... Oh, it's foolish. Never mind. I can't read.
Yeah,
It's
interesting
fine.
to
And
note.
you know what? You know what? I can understand you being thrown off because the South Clock Town text was gold.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was, yeah. I think it changes
Yeah.
color based on the type of region. Like
Yes.
Great Bay
Yeah,
Temple was
So
the blue.
Clock Town's gold. And then, yeah, North is... blue. North is blue, I
Mhm.
think. And then
Yeah, it's like dark
West
blue.
is light blue. And then green is south. And then orange is east. Something like that.
All right. So luckily, Pojo. Ooh, Stockpot Inn is foolish.
Ooh. Nice. That's nice info. Stockpot in. We're still missing a Suntans hint, aren't we?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I see it
I-
on the trackers.
Yes.
Because I
I'm
see Gossips.
missing-
Yeah, I see Gossips is a dead milk bottle. Zora's not required. Gomez is Great Fairy Sword. Hugo is a heart piece, and Lemons is a magic jar. That's what I got written down so far.
Ash is what
What's
I've got.
Weast,
We've got
though?
one foolish left.
Yeah, one
East.
foolish
I thought you
left.
said east. I need to get that as a soundboard. The Patrick going east. I thought you said west.
Does the
Yeah.
Patcher actually do that?
What color is west? I don't know. What color? What color would be west?
Purple?
Yeah. Reasonable. I can say purple. Yeah. Ugh.
You know, we do have a bit of divergence from our runners. Pojo did go north, secured Swamp Title Deed, Ocean Title Deed, and the Pictograph Box. Maybe some other stuff too, like Keaton. Katie Bean has not gone north yet. The only relevant thing of interest right now is that Pictograph Box.
Yeah.
Sometimes those snowballs have a bunch, but no major progression items on those yet.
The springtime snowballs are junked in these settings because otherwise the whole seed would just be go north, win the game. So, yeah.
Makes sense.
So, with the remains logic, so where was Got's remains again? Woodfall.
Goat's remains are in Woodfall Temple, which is a special thing you want to look out for as a runner of these settings. Because if you get Goat's remains, the way OOTMM implements the region changes is after you have remains in hand, a little wisp will show up in each of the major areas, like a little flame in Southern Swamp and a flame in Mountain Village, and so on and so forth. You can go interact with that and turn your region to its completed version. Like clean up the swamp, make it springtime. And as a special case for Ghost Remains, in springtime, you don't need the Goron Lullaby to go to Snowhead Temple.
Oh, because,
Yeah,
yeah,
it'll
in
open
springtime it's already open.
But another big point is, and maybe not in this case because Zora is dead, but your fire hours or your Goron Mask could be in Twin Islands or Mountain Village. Because you could flip to springtime. You would have to flip to springtime logically to go find your Goron or your fire arrows. Which is evil.
Okay,
Yeah.
somebody attached a rocket to that boat? Number
OTMM
one.
speeds up the swamp boat a lot more.
Furthermore,
Yeah, Picto for Pojo was not anything, but Kwome offers Oath to both our runners.
yes.
Did you see that spicy Deku trick there with getting past the guards?
Yeah,
I
just
love that.
casually it teleports behind you, I believe is the name of the meme.
Yep.
Bunnyhood is fast enough to just run straight through the Deku Palace guards. We might also see that employed with the Bomber Kid in East Clocktown as well. Just run
Yep.
right between him and the corner.
Okay, so is the Wath here? No, so it's on the hot piece. Pojo.
Halt. Yeet.
MMR will shuffle
Pojo-
the free magic bean that the Bean Man hands out, but OTMM does not. So between that and Imprisoned Monkey being junked in these settings, we only have 2 checks
Captain's
available
It's Captain's Hat!
Oh, that's important.
in Deku Palace, and it has Captain's Hat. So that's going to lead to the second iconic
Wath, yeah.
graveyard Wath, almost
Yeah.
certainly.
Oh. Excuse me. So what are we looking for now? Hook shot, elemental arrows, possibly mirror shield, and then dungeon songs. We did find it Oath to Order.
You did?
Katie found it.
Both
Pojo
runners
also
did.
secured it.
It's on Kome.
Okay. Cool. So getting Oath nice and early. Don't have to worry about that because we all know Oath is the biggest stress factor.
Oh
Right.
yeah, the great equalizer.
Yeah, especially in a game like this where there's loads of sanities on. Even though you have contents matching, you can still miss stuff.
Yeah. Another point of divergence here. Katie Bean secured her captain's hat and warped immediately back to spawn. Pojo going through, gonna make his way to Woodfall, likely get the owl.
I think it's
before-
safe. I think what Pojo's doing is safe. I think maybe he predicts like Sonata is in Graveyard. Because I think it could possibly be Sonata in Graveyard at this point. So he'll hit the owl statue and he'll be, right as rain. Whereas Katie Bean will have to go back through the swamp because she doesn't have Goron and she doesn't have Zora. She can't just walk through the poison water. She'll have to go all the way around again. So I think what Pojo's doing here is a great time saver. However, Goron could also be here. So it's a 50-50. I think it's either Sonata or I think it's Goron.
Fairly safe bet. Although, follow-up idea for comedy, it's just like ice arrows or something, and everything we need is in Woodfall.
Yeah.
Logic cares not for the journey you must take, only that you take it.
Yeah. I think...
Oops.
It could be Hookshot. Go to Akana. Go to, like, Shrine Grotto.
We could do. That's the only thing stopping us at the moment from that.
And, wait. Zora's not required, so that Ocean Tidal Deed's dead as well.
Yes, it is.
Mm. And it's not can't be used for toilet paper, so it's literal trash, that deed.
Yeah, because Stockpotting's foolish too, so...
Yeah.
Lol.
Say the Weast thing. Weast? East, I thought you said Weast.
Oh, East? I thought you said Weast.
Thank you.
Pojo's securing a blast mask in Woodfall.
Ooh, Blast Mask is instant in these settings as well. So Bomb Bag and Bumpty Bag are basically irrelevant now.
Oh, it's a good thing that KT Bean has double defense right now, because that Iron Knuckle hurts.
Yep. And who I assume was Axel. It was Axel.
Pojo, what are you doing?
Yes.
That's foolish.
Oh, it's not the song.
Oh, wait, no. Clocktown Central Pillar. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I take it back.
What? That's foolish too. Seth Clocktown's foolish.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, Pojo does not have the hint marked on his tracker.
Oh,
Which
he
is-
probably doesn't have it then.
Well, that makes...
RTSS Stone
Where was
gave it
it?
out, I believe.
I thought it was in Swamp. I thought it was the...
I think it was Road to Southern Swamp.
Yeah.
Pojo just went straight through, I think.
Also, KT Bean's
right,
Stone of
right.
Agony just went off. So how does Stone of Agony work here?
No logical implications at all. There's the
Noted.
Waff, it's Elegy.
Noted. Okay, so Elegy, back to hunting for items where we have no hints for, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
correct. We do have a Snow at Temple Waff. That's the only Waff left, but we can't get there yet.
Yeah, it's nice, but it's not going to open up... Elegy's nice, but it ain't going to open up anything. Now, we do have a lens.
I mean, the only thing I can think... lens isn't required for any logical implications except for Shiro and Darmani. So interesting. That bow might not be Waff. There is a chance that there's another bow on, like, Gorman Bros that would kill the bow Waff here. So...
Katie Bean opting the full clear here. I think it's a sound decision.
So sorry, I may have misheard. So is Shiro junked, or is Shiro still potentially a check?
So Shiro is a check. It's the only thing besides Darmani that is lens locked. Everything else is not lens locked.
All right, I only say that because that is in play for KT Bean right now, courtesy of Magic.
Yep.
Except that she has not picked up lens from Snow.
It was in
Village Tingle.
Yep, it was in on Tingle.
I think Kita was dead.
I think Kita was dead too. Yeah. Kita. I don't remember if Kita was required or not. Actually,
I mean, Katie has Kita all in caps, so I'm wondering if Kita is required. As that might just be a note of remember Kita had a big chest. Okay, Kita had a big chest. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. We get a Deku Playground check here, though.
Mike, if you ever want to apply for commentator, I mean, you can. In the Majora's Mask Randomizer Discord. Should probably learn a bit more about the game first. I know Mike, so it's... Once you learn a bit more with your experience, then by all means, apply. We're always looking for commentators. Well,
Yeah, shopping
so
to
your
do.
WOTH is a song location area
play
when
down
songs are among songs. Yeah. So allergy basically is telling us there's something in Stone Tower Temple. Or inverted Stone Tower Temple. The best thing is having someone who knows nothing about the game. It can... I mean, Captain's very experienced in Majora's Mask Randomizer, but he's taken baby steps today. So.
Oh yes, yeah. No, today's been a learning experience. A good
That was
learning
how I felt the first
experience,
time
I might add.
I calmed these settings.
It took me a while to learn these settings, and I made them.
Well, what I find interesting about everything going on right now is that we still can't get into a dungeon, right? Like, we've got Elegy. We can't do anything with that.
Yep.
We can't get into Woodfall Temple without Sonata. That's the only thing keeping us out of Woodfall Temple.
Yep.
Lullaby's the only thing keeping us out of Snowhead. Lullaby and Goron Mask are the only things keeping us out of Snowhead Temple. And we can't do... we're missing a lot of things for Inverted Stone Tower Temple. We're missing Hookshot. We're missing ice arrows to get up to the front door. We're missing light arrows. So we're missing a lot of stuff still. And we're basically down to one useful item hint.
And that's the thing about these settings, is that you'll find one item and the whole game will just blow open. That is very much how these settings work. It's an experience.
Yeah,
So
our runners
one
are
of
going
them
to
is
have to
gonna
do some
find
searching to get through
something.
the early game here. Bean doesn't have her lens. Pocho doesn't have his magic. So there's some odds and ends to be accounted for our runners here.
Absolutely. Also, the guy wasn't flying, he was walking on an invisible path. If they're anywhere, then songs can be WOTH, yes. Absolutely. Revan's like the combo master, right? Like, I may have built these tournament settings, but did I go to Revan with it asking for advice on how to build these settings? Yes, obviously.
Yeah, Revan's worked on the logic for these, from what I understand.
Skygross heard me talking about that one wildcard race, and now he's here. I'm so sorry, Sky.
Oh my.
Yeah.
All
I was
right,
talking about your
so
snowball fiasco and how, there's contents matching here, so it's not as bad.
that reminds me. No one's checked a bank yet.
That's true. Bank is a tough thing to
potion.
check in these settings.
Ooh.
One quirk of OOTMM as opposed to MMR is when you cycle, the chests stay done. You can't re-grab chests in OOTMM. And in MMR, that's really helpful if you find a silver early, you could re-grab it and help out a lot of your bank. Not so in OOTMM. So bank takes a little more work. Thankfully, we have Phil Wallets on pickup to help with that.
All right, so
all
Pojo...
shops are shuffled, yes.
So Pojo, in the meanwhile, is going to go ahead and grab a Couple's Mask here, which will yield magic. So that's going to put Pojo on... I would say put Pojo on equal footing to KT Beam, but it looks like she didn't go grab the lens yet on the first pass through Twin Islands.
That makes me think that maybe Pojo might push Shiro.
Indeed, neither runner checked Goron Shop. Goron Shop was only available on day 1 as a human, and both runners visited day 2.
Now,
yep.
Pojo also got that blue potion just now. I wonder if he'll burn that for Shiro, because I think a blue potion works as well, right?
Yes, it does, yeah.
And because we don't know where...
just gonna say a big thing. The Gibdos have been removed from the well.
Oh!
So, yeah. The well is open. It's an open state. So therefore, you don't need blue potion. Which... Fifth, do you want to talk about your experience with the Ikana scrub logic for potions?
Hold on. I got it. Before you do that, Pojo, what are you doing here?
This is a West play for Pojo. It is actually justified due to a quirk in these settings. Tingle is his own region. So Tingle is not junked by the junking rules of these settings. Therefore, you have to go out and get the Stone Tower Tingle item by popping this balloon. It is an exception to the way that directional junking works.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
We basically, because it's such a rare occurrence and a rare instance that this can happen, I couldn't justify junking the Arcana Tingle. It's just so rare that it was just never junked. And that's why. It's dead.
Best to be half safe than half sure, I guess.
So...
Yeah, notice Pojo not even hitting the owl here.
Okay.
So what was I saying? I was saying something about the well.
You were asking Fifth about experience with the well.
Yes. So the Arcana Scrub. I know you had a race recently where one of your teammates had some weird quirky logic to do with the Arcana Scrub.
I'm not sure that was me.
It
I
wasn't
did
you,
have an experience with the grass in the well, because in the Adala preset, the well has grass and the grass is shuffled. Yeah. And you have to be really careful about the grass in the well because, well, it's behind a bunch of Gyptos if Gyptos were on, which is a pain in the butt. And also the
which is
grass
why the
in the well
Gyptos were removed. Greetings, Maori. Welcome in. So, the Arcana Scrub. So, potions are shuffled, right? And you may have the logically required. You get Gypto, you get Hookshot, you get Garrow. You may be logically required to go to Arcana and get a blue potion for Kume, Shiro. Logically, you'll have to go to Arcana to buy that potion because your potions could be in all junked locations.
Yeah,
that's very niche. It does happen.
Well, let me ask you, have we seen a red potion in any of the other shops yet? Because I don't recall seeing one.
So we finally... so we have found a blue potion. Blue potion works for Shiro and for Kume, which is why you may be logically required to go buy the one from the Arcana Scrub.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because it has healing properties. We removed the Gyptos in the well just before the tournament because it was causing some backlogging issues in the Adolwa preset, and it's just why not just get them out? It's a nice feature to have. Just you don't have to think about the well. You could just walk in and walk out again.
All right, so Pojo now has his magic. Probably not too happy about that because that was a much considerably earlier magic. But that being said, what's left at this point? There's Shiro, also casually teleports behind Bomber's Kid. Because Bunny Hood is OP.
Yeah, Goron Shop is on the table. Day 3 snowballs, or day 1 snowballs as well in Twin Islands also on the table. Both runners ran through on day 2. Those day-sensitive snowballs, there's not as many as there are in MMR, but you do have to look out for them.
Pojo did day 3, whereas Katie went straight to Skullkid, I think.
Okay, did Pojo do day 3?
I believe so.
All right, and Larry...
Because Pojo pushed north early and got the Swamp title deed and the Ocean title deed and the Picto, and then went south. Oh, wait, no, he might have done that on day 2. Now that I think about it.
I think Pojo was also day 2.
Okay.
Now...
Bank 2 is in Logic, Bank 3 is dead. All Knight's Mask purchase is dead. So... yeah, there's not much left. Oh, Horse Race!
Nobody did Horse Race on day 1.
Horse Race.
Everyone forgets Horse Race in these settings. Because there's just so much to do that it goes straight to the back of your mind. At least for me.
Alright, so it looks like Moon's Tier was a stone mask. Which, I mean, where was that when we needed it 15 minutes ago?
Mercifully, the Milk Road crate is also not required.
Yeah, that's shuffled. That's a fun one. Because then
It's
it
a
makes you think, oh no. It's shuffled because then logically that forces you to do Aliens in Crimea. Which is junked. But most people just use Goron.
Now, it's a shame you're locked to your horse here because I'm pretty sure dismounting and running would actually be faster.
Yeah, probably.
I think it would be.
Never thought about that.
Oh, the best bit is that when you're playing multi-world and you get items from your teammates during the horse race, the clock will start. I think I've gotten a
Yeah.
sub 43 on horse race this way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Pojo picked up express mail. When did that show up?
Twin Islands? Or Goron
Okay.
Village. Goron Village, sorry. You also
Alrighty.
keep items on reset, including bottle contents.
Speaking of bottles, Gormans have a third bottle, I think, because we know of another one on Gossips.
Yeah. Ooh. What's Postman's freedom? Thank you for giving us your life savings there, Postman. It's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, very
is
much in the
left?
cleanup phase in the early game.
Well, it's all right. He moves to Twilight Princess Hyrule, and there are orange rupees everywhere, so there's plenty of money over there.
True. Yeah.
I've seen plenty of Twilight Princess Randomizer. There are tons of orange rupees in Twilight Princess.
I've seen enough shit. I know where this is going. What is left at this point?
Shiro, the couple of snowballs you mentioned. We've seen Woodfall.
Swamp Grotto?
Yeah?
Because Pojo didn't do it because he went to Woodfall. Unless he did it
Jetboat.
afterwards, but...
Yeah.
Nyom.
That's the real jet boat tours.
I also think that the
taking
boat doesn't
advantage of
line up.
Pictograph Box to get back to Woodfall, which you skipped earlier.
That went so fast that the backside of Swamp unloaded incorrectly, and you could see the sun behind the door.
Yeah. Okay, so Swamp Grotto. Ooh, and we got Shiro. Swamp Grotto's just a hot piece. Come on, Shiro, be the hero.
I mean,
Shiro?
I've been eyeing this for a hot minute here ever since the lens popped up, so...
Come on. Yeah, drink that blue potion. It's gonna heal you. It's gonna heal you good. Come on, be our hero.
Oh.
Lily pad jump giving
So it's
Beans some
Goron's
trouble.
shop. Gotta be Goron's shop then, right?
All right, so yeah, Pocho's going to go ahead and crash out here. Can I say that for moon crashing?
Yes.
So yeah, it's going to...
Terminos crashed out.
Yeah, I guess so. Is going to moon crash back to day one and then probably go north.
Love how Katie's going back for the heart piece to fully heal.
Yeah, she had some trouble getting up to the tree branch there.
Yeah, fast transformations is on, so that's why.
I do
Can
appreciate
we talk about a 4 p.m. Postman's minigame here? We never see that, right? Because most people do it at 6 o'clock.
True.
Because the Sun Song, you can push it to 3 p.m.
Yeah, a possible line for Clock Town cleanup is to, start out, do your swordsman school at around 2 o'clock. Then you'll have 3 o'clock for the postman, and then go and do res mix up right afterward.
Yeah, because you just have a lot more control about how fast you can accelerate to. Not quite as good as MM3D, but still pretty good.
MM3D.
Between that and the extra encouragement from the crates, opening strategy definitely differs some from your typical MMR meta.
Bomb
Pocho
granny?
did.
I don't.
Have we done Old Lady?
I don't think
I'm
we've
not
Bomb
sure.
Granny.
Oh yeah, so then what we saw on All Night's mass purchase was that that was the big bomb bag then.
Yeah.
Runners probably didn't have a wallet at the time since it was up north.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, this is a very weird start here. So
Yeah.
we're missing a lot of things here. And we
Nothing
haven't
is done
yet.
in order in these settings.
Well, it's not even that. I'm not worrying about the stuff in order. I'm worrying about the fact that we're still kind of in our opening gridlock here. I think. Okay, yeah, that is like literally perfect. I see what he did there.
I know what he's doing. He's going north.
Oh,
He has
I thought
to.
it was. Oh,
he
did
just missed Bomb Granny by a fraction.
Yeah, he
a literal fraction.
He overdid it.
He did.
Overdid it on the Sun Song.
One frame too many.
Bummer.
But at least he gets 3 checks here, and if there's nothing in there, he probably knows it's Bomb Granny. Also, me making Pojo crash out, that's just normal every seed that I do. Just this one allows him to, not lose his progress when he does it.
Yeah, that snowball does not show up on day 2, and it's the letter to cafe.
No, stop. Put it back. Put it back.
No, Pojo, leave it. Well,
No,
it's 3 checks.
Missing old lady has his perks now.
Yeah, true. And he's got good time of day because it's day 1. So.
Now, I just find it hilarious.
There.
I just find it hilarious that of all the things we're missing right now, it could possibly be letter to cafe progression.
Yeah,
right,
MMR has the cafe peaks on cafe's face and pendant. Those are not here in OTMM. So Hugo's a bigger concern. LTK is a bigger concern. Postman's Freedom is something you gotta do manually.
And because Pojo didn't say Bomb Grandma here, having letter to cafe is actually perfect because you can get all 3 checks.
Goron Shop has cafes now.
No, put that back too.
Oh.
Ooh, this seat's gnarly. Ugh.
What a puzzle of an early game we have here.
Remind me again where our where our bow and first bomb shoe bag ran off to.
Bow was graveyard, and bomb shoe bag was Sphere 0. I think it was in Termina Field.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I just want to make sure that our north access was Sphere 0 here, because...
Yeah, all the paper is north. That is a fair point. We've got 3 papers in Twin Islands and 1 in Gorn Village. So Ocean Title Deed and Mountain. So, for the most part, Mountain Title Deed will be dead. Mountain Title Deed is confirmed to be dead because stockpotting is foolish.
And
so if we get that deed, it's trash.
Not to mention it can't be turned into the west because we've already taken care of everything there.
Yeah, exactly.
Pojo is going to pursue that letter to cafe.
Strong. Not Katie crashing out. Yeah. Pojo just rolling straight into the table afterwards.
All right, we go back. We go back in there. Take 2.
Yeah,
the table.
Double Buddy Hood is very difficult to control in close quarters. And there's a lot of sharp turns in that Curiosity Shot back room.
Yeah. Your camera can do a bit of a spinny spin, you know?
For Bane.
The table bunk was very understandable. Getting a recovery heart, you're like,
Bank 1 for Bean is a blue potion.
Wait, isn't Cafe's dad the mayor?
I think so, yeah.
Ew, another bottle? Ew!
It's not the letter to cafe.
Waiting for cafe, or meeting cafe misses.
I mean,
the Curiosity Shop guy is his brother.
I mean, the extra bottle is cool, but I don't think... Actually, bottles really don't do us any good at all here because the Gibdos are gone and eggs are junk because no West. So
they're junked anyway.
Yeah. We had our first bottle early, and it was Chateau Romani. So Everybody's got infinite magic for the rest of the seed.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, because it does. So the. Let me try that again. So the infinite magic doesn't reset after a cycle reset now.
That's correct.
Yep.
Ah, okay. So Chateau's really strong in combo.
Yep.
All right, so now we're going to turn the letter to Mama. All right, I've lost count at 2, by the way, how many moon crashes we're at.
I think it's like 3. Oh my
Lady
god.
Bean is going to be able to pick up her old lady here. She did stop the Termina clock at the right time. Pojo using that
This is
Kappa's
where-
mask to investigate Aroma and Bar. That also
If-
misses.
If this is
Imagine
this is
this is-
Romani Mask,
Well, Romani Mask doesn't do anything. It could be sound check. Nope, Zora Mask is dead.
oh, I was thinking more of the
Richard's
milk
not
bar
shuffled.
store.
It's not shuffled.
Shop Sanity it is on, but it is only the traditional shops, the ones with counters in OOTLM.
Is it really just Bank 2? Has it really been just in play for the last 40 minutes?
Bank 2 is on the
Yeah,
table.
probably. Yeah.
And getting money at this stage with no light arrows is gonna stink. Well, I guess you could do the swamp archery bushes.
My guess is it's Sonata. We're looking for Sonata right now. It's the only thing that could help us.
Yeah, because Goron would only give us... Yeah, Goron wouldn't do us any good.
It wouldn't even do anything, yeah. It gives us Path to
Born would get
Snowhead.
us through the
Yeah.
to the snowballs up in Path to Snowhead.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
crossed my mind as well. All right, KT Bean is also going to grab Lens here.
It's LTK.
Well, also could still get Lens. Oh, wait, Tingle's not here at night. Never mind. Oh, wait, no,
Yeah,
Tingle
yeah.
is here at night.
Right.
It's
Yeah, I
only
think
I'm thinking
it's
Clocktown.
Clock-
Clocktown. Yeah, I'm thinking Clocktown. My bad. We just normally don't see... We don't see checking Tingle this... Snowhead Tingle this late.
Or ever. We rarely ever see him checked.
Pojo's old lady lets him down gently. I think he's set at midnight meeting. Gonna fit in bomber kits
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
midnight meeting. Ew.
He did that early.
Oh, right.
Oh, midnight meeting's junked. It's stockpot ins foolish.
Right.
That's true.
So
But
it
from
could
our
only.
perspective, it is bank
Momo.
2, isn't it?
It is
I
Bank
think
2.
it's just
Sorry.
Bank 2. I think it's just straight up Bank 2. And that wallet was in Village, right? It was in a
Oh,
snowball.
Keaton Mask. Keaton Mask.
Wow.
That's been checked. KT checked
Oh.
that. And that was
I know.
a silver rupee, which is good. I mean, we need it because it's probably Bank 2 at this point.
Pojo happy to pick up those rupees while waiting for the Keaton quiz.
I'm
You
guessing
hate to
that
see Cafe Mask. Hate to see it.
I'm guessing that this would be considered a pretty trash seed given the circumstances.
Oh yeah, this is bad.
This is a
Would
severe
you
early
say
game
fifth?
bottleneck. This is a
This is-
severe
this-
early game bottleneck.
So if this leads to Sonata, I guarantee everything is behind Sonata at that point.
Probably.
And the seed will
Yeah.
just feed into itself, like, Goron Lullaby or Goron or whatever. It's like, for example, Sonata leads to Goron Lullaby, and then, Woodfall leading to Goron, leading to Fire Arrows, and it'll just play into itself then.
And Snowhead
Yeah,
Temple is
I-
literally
I will
just
point out. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'll
we,
point
we
out that in this randomizer that Bank 2 is one of the toughest checks in the game. We've got a lot of ways in MMR to help us get to
There
Bank
it is.
2.
anyway.
is.
Sonata
I'm back too. So my thought is Sonata. It's either it'll lead to Snowhead or it'll lead to Stone Tower Temple, because we got Elegy Wath. We also have to take that into consideration as well.
Really, 5? You ruined the meme. So close.
So rude.
in securing those 60 rupees in the laundry pool. Those fixed rupees.
And the
world-
table's been Pojo's flipped the table.
Yeah, fixed rupees in the world, very important here because we cannot regrab silvers or golds or even purples. We cannot sell gold dust, and we're not going to really sell the Chateau Romani either because we can't regrab that. So, Bank 2, all in all, adds up to one of the toughest checks in the game if you don't find that second wallet.
Pretty much.
Yeah, now to be fair, we found the second wallet pretty early. The struggle we had was rupees,
Yeah.
because we had to burn 80 right away on Deku Mask and what was the first? Gibdo. So we burnt 80
Gibdo.
rupees there, you know?
Chest fairies are on, freestanding fairies are off. So there's quite a few checks in Woodfall. Woodfall's pretty dense. It's the reason why Grass Sanity is on in the Adolwa preset, or else Woodfall would just be like quadruple wave the hero.
Fair enough.
I am
there aren't
thinking
any
for multi-world
crates in
season.
Woodfall, though, so it's arguably the weakest dungeon in Solo Blitz,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's still a dungeon. And right now,
Yeah.
it's our density leader.
And for multi-world season 2, crates will be swapped out. They won't be the general sanity. It will be pots instead. So still pretty even across all presets, but all the presets will be changing one way or another, and I'm super excited for that. But I got like a year to do that, so it's great.
Very nice. Yeah, having this tier 2 Bombchu bag is giving Pocho quite a nice edge here too.
Oh, here we go. I guess Ice Arrows.
This tournament's been a great experience.
No, not Zoramask, not required.
Thanks, game. Actually,
Thanks
do you
a
want to
bunch.
say it? There we go.
Thanks, game. Thanks a bunch.
This is
Oh
trash.
no! I just realized we're never going to be exposed to bees.
Nope, no bees.
Nope, no bees. There's the Hive and Biobobra, but with Zoramask not required, we're not going to see that either. And there are no bees there. It's an
No.
empty, forlorn hive.
Happy
Maybe
1 hour,
Frost,
everybody.
Happy
donning
1
our
hour.
positivity.
Welcome to our first dungeon of the day in a Blitz seed.
Yeah, this is quite rare, actually. So I am Shenanbread. This is the Majora's Mask Randomizer, but not Majora's Mask Randomizer. MM only weekly, hosted through the OOTMM Combo Randomizer. We are doing Gaio Blitz settings, so all of West is dead. And this has been a seed. I can tell you that. In the commentary booth with me today, I have Captain MD13 and Fifth Whammy, and our two lovely trackers, Axel Ryman and Gigi. Thank you all for joining me today. So, my first question is, how do you guys feel about the seed? I'm going to get varying differences because one of you is a racer for this and one of you is just a commentator. So, opinions?
Well, so I'll start by saying I found it very interesting learning like the different quirks between combo and standard MMR. Settings wise, again, it's been nice to see the changes, and there's still a nice bunch of sanity, so I have no complaints to that. This seat sucks, and that's saying from an observer standpoint.
Ooh, another big chest. Fifth?
It's been a uniquely challenging first hour. Required bank 2 with plenty of side activities to do in Clocktown.
Kamara
is
Mask.
a tough combination, even for experienced runners. And I'm not surprised
So
to see it being last
love
look
to
at
see-
exposure here.
Yeah, I'd love to see a Kamara Mask.
Yeah.
So West Clocktown is the unhinted way of the hero here.
Seems like it. Because yeah,
why did
we
the counter
can.
graveyard get hinted twice when it could have been West Clocktown?
I know, right?
Oy.
Now, does Pocho have enough time to make? Well, I guess could just do it on night 2.
Yeah.
At the rate we're going,
It's not
that's
the
probably
first
going to be
thing
the
on his
case. Yeah, I thought
it's not the
Pocho
first
would
thing on
have.
his mind. His first thing on his mind right now is getting Gots Remains. Because of the amount of checks that'll open up in springtime.
Fair enough.
Which isn't that many because obviously Zora's not required, so it kills off 2 of the checks, but...
Yeah. And springtime snowballs are disabled, so we may run into a rare situation where despite accessing Snowhead via springtime, we may need to go back to winter, use the Goron Lullaby to get to the snowballs there, Because there's 6 snowballs just before the temple that could have items for
Yep.
us.
Yep, and you can't switch back to springtime once you've flip back to wintertime once you flip to springtime. You have to cycle.
You're mad.
So
I love it.
There is plenty of capacity for deviousness left in these seed. If there's anybody I trust to handle it, it's these two. But still, a tall test for anybody.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, this seed is a great example of a challenge. Whoops.
Oh. A moment of glory for the Fire Moths of Woodfall Temple there.
Also a moment of glory for the not required Zora mask.
Yeah, true. That's its literal fraction of time it's going to appear on this seed.
Yeah. I mean, you're not unhappy to have it, in case you don't find FD and you have to face off with Majora.
My guess is
Yeah.
we're going to find Goron before we get to Stone Tower Temple, because otherwise Zora would be required to logically access the left side. So
Sure.
Goron is definitely going to appear before Stone Tower Temple at least. Regular Stone Tower Temple? Maybe, sorry. Inverted Stone Tower Temple doesn't need Goron, but you still need to climb. And because Zora Mask is not required, it means Goron's going to be there before we climb. So we'll probably find Goron before Ice Arrows. Goron is probably locking Ice Arrows. So my guess is Ice Arrows are in Snowhead.
You think that's the Snowhead Waff?
Yep. Oh, light arrows.
Darkroom provides light arrows.
You know, that would have been nice to have when we were grinding for rupees like maybe 15 minutes ago.
Sure would have been.
Oh, Pojo's gonna get
been.
munched. Oh, never mind.
The
Katie
flower was
hopping
activated, so the
to-
flowers are dead.
Okay, so the bank 2 on Pojo, not quite a last location. Katie been making a play for the 2 snowballs on top of the Mountain Village Glyph.
Forgot about those.
I swear, if one of
They've
those
been-
is another wallet,
It'll be dead. At least.
it would
But
be
it would
dead, but
suck.
it would be dead, but it would give KTB the money for bank 2.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And with no Goron in hand, Katie cannot scoop hot spring water here. Bean is now
Alright.
102 rupees away.
And still no sign of hookshot. Like, this is a late hookshot. This hookshot is buried.
Yeah. For these settings, this is late.
Yeah, so you needed, like, bow and bomb chew bag for north access so you can get your first wallet for bank 2. That would give you Sonata. Meanwhile, Deku was free.
So my fastest time on this particular preset is 1 hour and 9 minutes, which has become a pretty common time for Gyog, because of the snowballs being so dense. But I think because the watts are so bad, usually you get like Mountain Village, Twin Islands, Goron Village, Way of the Hero. None of them being hinted is really kind of making this a rough seed.
And I
These
think
two
Oath
turned
was just a
in
green rupee.
Yeah, it turned into 54 minutes and a 104 on our most recent George practice. So they can be fast. This one is not fast.
Yeah.
This one is very much definitely not fast.
So we got Kamara Mask and we've got light arrows from Woodfall.
Yes, so...
So Woodfall could have also been Way of the Hero, to be fair, for the lights.
Mm-hmm.
But
We're get up late. We do
Yeah.
not have Icona access. Cannot use those lights yet.
Ooh, follow-up idea. Pojo might check Kita real quick.
That's true. Kita is available.
Where's our horse? There it is. It's like, I hear it. I heard it tippy-tapping, but it's not here yet.
Katie being also interested in Kita before she visits Woodfall Temple. It must have been gilded.
it was, a few people said in chat, that's why I'm
Mhm.
still suspicious of that bow waff. Also,
I think
Pojo could
everybody else
actually
is.
go to... I think Pocho could actually go to Stone Tower Temple right now if he wanted to.
Does he
He
have
has
a hook
Zora
shot?
Mask.
Not without a hook shot.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's that. Now, granted, if it's hook shot in this chest, he might.
Yeah. I suspect he probably would.
Yeah. There's tech
But I
available
don't
to do it if
know.
you have FD. And
Yeah.
these two know the tech, but they don't have FD. So it'll depend on what Kita
Yeah.
has here.
Now, I assume FD... Does FD have logical implications, even with those
No.
Milk Road tricks being enabled? I didn't think so.
No.
OTMM has not implemented FD logic yet.
Noted.
MMR
Actually,
does have FD logic, but OTMM
So
does not.
OTMM actually has no glitches. You can't enable any glitches in OTMM for Majora's Mask. So even if we wanted to, we could do glitches. I think FD only has a couple of enableable checks for FD, but not all of them. But I didn't enable them because I just wanted FD to be fun, you know.
All right. Well, we're gonna see what Kita has for us here.
Yeah, Pocho taking advantage of that bunny hood speed there to get across.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Anyway,
Oh shit! I knew the bow was suspicious.
Interesting.
well,
An
yeah, it was.
opportunity
not
for
the
Bean
bow.
here because she did not clear Woodfall Temple.
Where's that other bow then?
Yeah, there must be a third bow lying around.
But that means the Snowhead Temple's open because Pojo has the remains.
Right.
So we could go do that
Steve.
Wath, which, yeah.
I mean, there's nothing stopping Iconic Graveyard from having 3 required items.
Technically, yes.
True.
Oh, and there's
And
Hook right behind
wow.
the Goron mask.
Of course it is. And what if Hook's in here? Ha! Please, please. If this is Hook shot.
No,
Oh,
Pojo just
outside
got it.
Eldorado,
It was in
Pojo
the
uses that.
snowball.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of fire arrows, I think.
Fire
book
might
was
just-
Pojo now
locked
has fires,
as
has
well,
has
technically.
lights, just needs fires, and that would do it. Pojo is 1 item away from go.
Fire and
Yeah.
might not need lullaby. So yeah, if it's just fire and Snowhead Temple, this is now suddenly we went from where is literally
might not-
everything.
He might not need fire arrows. Because he's got guts from. Oh, no, he does need it. Forgot. Never mind. I always forget.
Oh,
Gotta
I
don't go.
see.
No, he needs it. He needs it. Forgot. So
No
he
way
might
not
only
to
need
go.
fire arrows. Forgot.
I see. I see the ability to switch between winter and spring there near Hugo.
Yeah, I don't think you can switch back in the same cycle. Once you're
No,
once you're
you
in
have
spring,
to
you're in spring
cycle.
for the cycle.
Noted.
Which
Still cool that that's a thing.
Yeah, Pojo is missing out on the spring snowballs in Path to Snowhead.
Yep.
There might be some. Okay, that looks like the small ones and stick around spring.
These are the
Snowhead,
same
so-
ones as
Yeah.
wintertime. They don't change. However, the ones up by Snowhead itself, they do change. They're all junked.
There's a
These
risk we
ones
could
are
find
better.
Goron Lullaby, and then Pojo has to go back to winter, use the Lullaby to get the fires. But with Snowhead Temple being Wath, Pojo is right to pursue it.
Yes, it is logical to skip this. To do it this way. Oh, icicles.
Icicles are also on Snowhead Temple, the only place you're going to find them. I guess there's a few on the moon and Goron Trial, but we don't worry about moon checks in these settings.
Yeah, they're dead. No, Snowhead's quite dense.
But you're
We've
rushing the
got a
Icicle
lot to
room, a
check
lot
here.
of snowballs here.
Yep. Oop. Big P-ball.
Oh, that looks promising.
Sorry, for reference, I call them peoples because that's what the Box Multi-World community calls them. Blame Crystal Bellis and Cube David, who are also restreamers at ZSR.
You know, I don't blame him, honestly. Oop, but that's a void out.
Oh,
I was frozen today.
back to the start of the room.
Not required Zora mask, huh? Also, Bunnyhood can make that jump.
Did Pojo get the chest behind the invisible wall?
Yeah, it was dead. There was nothing in it.
Checking.
That's why he voided, because he jumped out of it as Zora.
And landed right on the ice.
Yep. You all blame me for everything.
I mean...
It's fine.
I mean, it took us an hour to get to a dungeon.
Yeah, well,
Because of an
for lack of better words, skill issue. To be fair, I'd probably still be looking for Sonata right now.
I mean, this happened because of unhinted bow and bomb shoe bag, leading to an unhinted wallet, leading to an unhinted Sonata.
Blame, thank, what's the difference? Exactly, right? I don't do this for recognition, I don't do this for praise, I do this for rage.
That was some unintentional Ultra Instinct pot dodging right there.
Yeah. Ew. Pendant in a what location? What is this, MMR?
I know, right? Well, that don't look
There's
important.
60
5
some chests
crates.
in Soma Temple here, so Pojo's got some searching to do.
Yeah. There's the crates in the blue door here.
Isn't that the crate in the corner of the room song? Or is that a different crate I'm thinking of?
I think it's the Great Bay Temple pot.
Yes.
Hey, Garo Mask. Bomber's Notebook.
Hey, Cursed Tome.
Yeah. I am evil,
using-
right? My team
Trying
for
to
the
use it-
multi-world tournament, if we see the Bomber's Notebook, we pick it up. It's fine. We do it intentionally, okay? For what I'm worst, I'm also teamed up with the Lemon Brothers, and for people who don't know, that's Alexander Harold and Lee Harold. We're just lemons, causing
checks.
mayhem.
Nothing of importance there.
Yeah, notice that
I love how G appears and then Axel's like, my ex-wife.
I'm sorry,
a
what?
yellow snowball just east of the stone tower of the Snow Temple entrance.
We never did get the final sometimes.
It's
It's probably like
no.
Woodfall Dark Room for light arrows.
Oh, hey, quality of life.
Hey, look, an OT item. What up?
So yeah,
What
we
is-
have FW in combo rando in MM. It's just
This is not an
QOL.
item that is not in Majora's Mask. It is an Ocarina of Time. But I thought I may as well add one item, you know? And, you
It
know,
has its uses,
one that doesn't...
particularly in GBT traversal. Not that we'll see that
Yes.
in a George preset.
I was about to say, not that that's one place it's gonna do. It could do us much good as junk. So yeah, this seat has been comedy. Okay, KT Bean doing the Ultra Instinct dodging there. That was impressive.
Poacher's just like counting the pixels to try and get the torch.
Yeah, I found that the emulator I use for OTMM Multiworld has been a little touchier with the stick.
Yeah,
and
Project
these
64.
fine-tuning milliseconds.
It's Project 64, and it takes time to learn. Poacher's having a great time here.
Pierre, get out of the way.
As someone who's only used Project 64 for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, it makes a difference to me whatsoever. You know, I'm fine. But for a lot of people who are coming from Wii VC and coming from RetroArch and coming from Dolphin, they're just like, help.
Speaking of help, there's a land title deed in the Path to Snowhead snowballs.
Huh, that could be something.
And there's the waft. Literally the one check fire arrows.
Right outside Weather Vanilla. That is French vanilla, right there.
That is going to be go mode for Pojo.
Yep. That is
Normally,
crazy.
ice is required logically. And that was the one danger of the Snowhead Temple Wath. It could have been ice arrows, but not today.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely need that
What?
spoiler to find out where ice ran off to, because this is just funny.
Why didn't Pojo just go back to the dungeon entrance?
I think, well, there were two options for the warp to start. Well, there was one was return to spawn. When the other one was, what was the other one? I couldn't see it.
Return to dungeon entrance.
So he didn't make the second input. So that's what it was.
I do that with Woodfall a lot, and the amount of times I've not hit the owl in Woodfall and then done return to spawn, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, luckily,
the owl statue.
Luckily, it's not the worst thing that could have happened, but even still, and also, oh yeah, you could just warp straight to the boss because you have Goat's Remains already.
Exactly, that's why I was like, why didn't you just return to dungeon entrance?
Oh, wait, yeah, you know why this is also going to be free? Because we're about to get Twin Mold's Remains here, right? So then it's literally just go to the ISTT, fight Twin Mold right off the bat, and there you go, that's GG.
And then he can just send Song to Final Hours.
Wow.
You don't have to wait for Majora.
That's actually, like, really cool from a routing perspective.
Yeah, it's great. We're just having a time. There we go. He got it.
Secret Shrine and Ward gives Piece of Heart and Sniffa, not required. That was our last sometimes.
Oh, great.
So yeah, Ward and Final Chest were Piece of Heart and Sniffa.
I loved that hint so much. I wanted an MMR so bad. Oh. Also, G, I have a proposition for you. Yeah, he's gonna be scared now that I've said that. So I'm planning on doing an MMR seed on my channel. And do you remember I mentioned the voiceover? Where someone would... I wouldn't be talking during my stream. Someone would voice over and pretend to be me. I want G to do it. I want G to do it. Because me and him have the same sense of humor. Ugh, it's terrible. Our sense of humor is terrible. So, yeah. That's gonna be a bit of fun. Yeah, that's gonna be great.
All right, so yeah, the seed literally did just spell itself out after Sonata, it seems.
I said that, didn't I?
Yep,
that
you did.
Sonata was just bottlenecking, and then it was kind of like an hourglass. These seeds are kind of like hourglasses. You're funneled into one thing, and then all of a sudden the game's over. It does happen sometimes, but God, that bank 2 was rough. If West Glocktown was Way of the Hero, it probably would have been okay. But it wasn't, so therefore it sucked.
Yeah, I don't believe Katie Bean has the hook shot. She might not have lights either.
She does not have either. The hook shot was on the Zoe Grotto Snowball. So, yeah, I think she just went straight for Snowhead Temple.
I will, don't you worry. I'll promote that lovely collaboration stream somewhere for you guys to watch, because it'll be funny. Yeah. She didn't get lights, she didn't get anything. I think she went straight to Snowhead.
Lights were in Darkroom, correct?
The lights were
Correct,
the lights were in Darkroom. Oh, that's right. They weren't even Snowhead.
See, most of the time we skip Darkroom because most of the time it's hinted. Right. And of course, the one time it isn't hinted, you have to remember that you have to do it. It's the same gecko in Woodfall Temple. That's also hinted. So I have to, like, force myself to remember to do it. Because for some reason, that hint, like, the two Woodfall hints are usually always hinted, at least one of them. Whereas this time around, the game's just been like, no.
So, it's
not hinted, so it's not important, right? You know?
Right. Now, I think what'll be interesting for the spoiler is I want to know where the actual logical bow was, because apparently it wasn't the one in Graveyard, as we've now discovered.
I mean, it could have been, but the chances are...
What else did we find in Graveyard again? We found...
Goron and Elegy.
Elegy. Yeah, and we need Elegy, so...
Yeah, Goron and Elegy fulfill the wafts by themselves. And then, of course, there's that bow also, which might have done it too. It might have been a triple graveyard.
Semi-dumb question.
Yep.
Given the springtime kerfuffles, do you need Goron to get up through Snowhead Temple? I'm trying to remember where the Goron lock is here.
You do. There is a
slope Path to Snowhead.
That final run up to the spiral, and you can't get up there without the Goron.
Yeah.
And so you can't get the fire arrows without Goron either, so...
Okay, yeah, because I was wondering if there was, like, maybe some really crazy world where Goron wasn't the answer, but clearly not the case.
Yes. Katie Bean will at least be able to secure the fire arrows.
Yeah, I've got the spoiler log here, so I will definitely talk about that in the interview.
Yeah, and while we're at it, I'd love to know where ice arrows are. Where did Big Man run off to? Not that that would have given us that much help this seed, but...
I can tell you now the ice arrows are in a funny place, actually.
Wait a minute, hold on. We didn't get Big Man before Remains. This isn't a normal seed. And yeah, because we already have Twin Mold's Remains.
If I remember correctly, so FD can be in a foolish location, but it cannot be an adjunct location. So it's somewhere. It's probably in Stone Tower Temple, that's my guess.
Probably.
We found Giant's Mask, didn't we?
Yes, we did. It was in Goron Village behind a snowball.
Yeah, so that means that FD is probably in a foolish location or somewhere that's, super deep, like Snowhead, Stone Tower Temple or something.
Yeah, FD.
Let's see if I can find it. You mean FD? Anywhere?
Alright, so I think Pojo was looking for like a cheeky FD there in those crates, but unfortunately didn't find it. Oh, Ice was just chilling in Snowhead Temple.
Yep, there's the ice arrows. They weren't far, I can tell you that.
Magic Bean, that won't be necessary thanks to Snow Tower being foolished out.
So, Katie Bean has that little bit of a boost because she has FD, however, this is Pojo's race.
She has ice arrows.
Sorry,
right?
ice arrows, that's what I meant. But, logically, FD, Katie Bean is, she's got one thing on Pojo, but that one thing doesn't really matter, unfortunately. And this is Pojo's race, so... Great Fairy's Mask.
No, that's useless in these settings.
The lack of hook shot would have kept Katie from worrying about north. Or not north, east. But,
east, yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough position because she... Oh, there's Lullaby.
Okay. Wow. You've literally called everything, by the way, Shan. And they say I'm the one who calls everything on purpose.
I can't believe that. It's like the worst place for Goron Lullaby. But the thing is, that can still be required because you would have to then play Goron Lullaby to get the snowballs and Snowhead. That is a terrible location for Goron Lullaby. That's awful.
Yeah, Pojo's and Go and Katie Bean's just been handed some extra complications.
We aren't supposed to, but we do. Because it's fun, right? For anyone who doesn't know, Goron Lullaby is a song that is required in vanilla to access Snowhead Temple. So to find the song in Snowhead Temple is just a mindfuck. It's hilarious. Yeah, Captain basically makes a living off of calling trash on purpose.
And I'm proud of it. But yeah, no, still plenty of comedy. Like we said, an unhinted bow and bomb chew bag to a required wallet in the north to a required Sonata of Awakening.
What is this?
All unhinted.
What is this? Ew. Get out of here, bum bag.
Yeah, this seed had a few turning points. First, that a really vicious bank 2. Bank 2 is always rough here when you don't have 2 wallets. And then you've got those lights on the dark room and the hook shot on that wintertime snowball in Twin Islands by Zoe Grotto. You do have to be a little bit thorough down the stretch, or you're going to have a lot of problems as Ice Arrows put East into play and Gorn Lullaby puts the 6 no-head snowballs into play. Pojo navigated the second half of the seed very well and is coming up on Majora.
So Pojo's going to have a spicy Majora fight because he doesn't have Mirror Shield. So it's about to get spicy.
Yeah, hopefully Zora Finns pull their weight here.
Yep. Guess it was a good idea he picked up that Zora mask, huh?
Yeah, 6 hearts, infinite magic should make this work.
You got a Razor Sword, so 20 crouch stabs coming up.
There is a Z-locking issue in Combo Randomizer when you're fighting Majora. When you're Z-locking against Majora as Zora, there is a chance that the Z-lock will just freeze up. It has happened before. It's happened to me, so there's a chance that you could easily void out against Majora phase 1.2, where you get beamed. There is a way out of it that's a lot easier, which is, holding the back key, like the back analog, while you're walking, like as you said, targeting. But for me, it hasn't always worked, so it's a bit of a risky play. But we'll see how this plays.
Yeah, ideally, Pojo will be able to keep control of Majora's Mask here.
Wrong direction.
And that's
okay.
Those fins worked after all.
Majora's having a time.
Okay, maybe not. Now, the beams won't start until the remains come out, right?
I think so, yeah.
Correct, yep. 28 stab wounds. Yes, it is Razor Sword. Well, it's however many... I've never counted for Razor, actually.
Let's see.
Well, it's half of Kokiri, so...
Ooh, Pojo almost had a really clean phase, too.
Pojo opting to stay in Zora, or maybe can't get out of Zora because of the Z target.
Ooh, because of the Z targeting, yeah. Nice. Not bad, not bad. He's still going. I think he's safe. Very nice.
Nicely done.
Today. I tend to choke at this point. Because I'm, like, at the second phase of the mask if I don't have Mirror Shield. Because I choke. Because I'm so scared of that Z targeting issue.
Katie been improvising to take Goat down.
Ooh, think that was an accidental side hop there.
Nice efficient use of the blast.
Good old 0-0 strats.
Yep.
Found his way to Wrath.
So, just a quick thing. If people are interested in trying out these settings, including the 2x Bunnyhood, if you go into the Majora's Mask Randomizer Discord and you go to Other 20s, there's a link to the Box of Multiworlds Discord, where we have our own bot generator where you can try out these settings, if you like, grabbing the racing roll. Tomorrow's weekly will be the exact same settings again. There might not be a restream, however, the weekly will still be going ahead. These settings are fun. If you go into the off-seasonal chat in MMR Weekly, there are some example patches you can use to play. if you don't want to compete in the weekly and you just want to try them out. But yeah, we will have another weekly just like this tomorrow at 5 p.m. UTC, so 12 p.m. Eastern. If we can get a restream on, we will. If not, unfortunately, we won't. But like I said, the weekly will still go ahead. So, and it'll be another terrible Shan seed. So,
Majora, please.
Raph putting up quite the resistance against Pojo. Now we see the crouch stabs coming. Oh. Usually FD turns up in the multi-world, so we get to use FD a lot against Majora.
Pojo just shouted Blarg in the race room.
I see that.
There we go.
He's not happy. GG's to Pojo Lone Wolf, finishing in first place with a time of 1 hour 33:31. That's still a pretty good time for these settings. That's still a very good time.
Yeah, if you don't count the hour-long hunt for Sonata.
To be fair,
Yeah.
right? If you did bank too early, it would have been different.
And then light arrows and hookshot a bit off the beaten path down the stretch.
Hook wasn't too terribly off course, but yeah, lights were definitely the weird one. Lights were definitely the odd one out here, because there was no hinting to go find anything good in Woodfall. In fact, the only south hint was literally Deku Palace.
Bean unfortunately rolling right past the hookshot site.
Oh dear.
Allow me to bring in Pojo. Shall he rage? Yes. GG's Pojo, welcome in. Are you mad at me?
Earlier than just that bang too. Once I finally found Sonata, just kind of like, all right. I mean, I didn't know the seed was over at that point, but basically, seed was over once you get Sonata. So,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I thought I was. I thought I was cooked when it took me so long to find that Sonata.
Room key on Keg Trial crate. Katie's still looking. So Katie didn't get light arrows.
Oh no.
She
So
also missed the hookshot.
yeah.
That was the other thing.
Lights and hook are not super easy pickups down the stretch either, but I was commentating on stream. Bank 2 is much more difficult than usual in these settings because of the way OOTMM handles rupees and how it handles the gold dust and Chateau Romani. You lose some options for getting to Bank 2 sooner that you have in MMR that you just don't have here.
Yeah.
But you got there and you handled the rest of the seed. Lights and hook did not get past you, and Snowheads had to fire straight up in there, making things reasonably straightforward as you can get with a 60-some check region.
Yeah, really.
And I think what didn't help is that how bamboozled were you by the bow wath? Because the bow was actually not the wath, one of the waths for Graveyard.
It was.
Wait, it was?
Yep, it was triple.
It was triple?
It was weird. Yeah, it kind of Graveyard wasn't triple wave the hero, it just had 3 items in it.
Okay. So just that one thing, just that one of them wasn't like directly being hinted and all that jazz.
Yeah, exactly. It's because we've just come out of season 6 where we had importance count. You know, wave the hero doesn't necessarily mean that's just one item, but it's just telling you need to go to this place. You have to full clear it. What it's telling you is this is the place you should full clear 100%. No, rather there is one key item here. And then, obviously, with the Connor Graveyard being double wave the hero, it's just like, you really, really need to full clear this place. Yeah, so I can confirm a Connor Graveyard was wave the hero for Grand Mask, for
Bow and Elegy.
Bow and Elegy, yeah, it was.
Because the only bow I think I found was in Path to Mountain Village, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only other one we've seen too. Yeah, we didn't see the third bow. We saw ice
If I
arrows
can
though.
find it.
They were in the Eno room in Snowhead Temple, behind a snowball. Also, Lullaby was right in front of Goat's back door.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah,
that
the
was
third bow
pretty
was in
good.
the third bow was in Stone Tower Temple, inverted Stone Tower Temple, so it was also bow locked.
Yeah, and your only alternative access to north is also bow locked by getting the hot spring water from well, so you're not getting that either. So
yeah. To confirm, Fierce Deity was also an inverted Stone Tower Temple. It was on the Death Armor. It was on Validation Chest. So yeah, the bridge
Now-
before Twin World.
And now, how close
funny.
is that to Gomez for the Great Fairy Sword?
Yeah, that's ironic. Right, that was ironic. It's hilarious.
There was some
FD
good
is
comedy in
funny
the hints
because
today.
That's the Giant's Mask chest. That, which is funny because obviously FD is the only other mask that can obviously have logical implications for the bosses. So FD does have logical implications for the bosses, the same as MMR. So obviously FD could be required if you can't find Giant's Mask. FD can be required if you don't have a sword, and it could be your only sword. FD, for an example. However, in these settings, obviously, that doesn't matter. But
the mystery a fair bit, but yeah.
yeah, I was saying earlier that these settings, the tournaments that are going on with these settings, are halfway between mystery and MMR tournaments. It's kind of bridging that gap between the two, where it's spicy, but it's not logically. There's not a lot of heavy logical implications that you need to learn, like tech and stuff. Learning the tech is helpful, but it's not logically required, so that's why this is bridging the gap between like seasonal tournaments and mystery tournaments. So
I will say I lost count at 3 on how many times we've seen a moon crash today, because coming from season 6 from a commentator's perspective, all the combo rando QOLs have been throwing me off a little bit, so it has been funny. It has been funny watching literally Termina death warps.
Yeah. We've been saying, oh, Pojo's crashed out again.
Yeah, I did quite a few of them, I feel like.
You definitely there were a handful.
Maybe 4?
Yeah. Katie Bean found the light arrows, so now she's just like, where the fuck is my hook shot?
Oh no. Oh no.
I was so scared she paused, and then there was no like movement. I was like, she didn't DNF, right?
Doesn't look like it.
She's so determined.
Still going? Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that she found lights before hookshot. The other way around, you'd have to consider normal Stone Tower Temple. Yeah, it's tough. In a recent practice with the George Seeds, Bean and Pocha went back to their Twin Islands and got something on a snowball, and I just zoomed on right through the Snow Tent Temple and did not finish nearly as quickly as they did, and we're seeing that play out here. Snowballs are tricky.
She forfeited.
Yeah, she's decided she's had enough and won't finish.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Yeah, good effort from her. This was.
She said that was a mess.
Well, I mean, it was.
A mess. She is coming in for an interview. She might be mad at me.
I would classify this seed as a mess.
That's definitely one way to put it. Terrible.
Yeah, I think Shen. Yeah, although could have been a lot worse, to be fair.
Yeah.
You could have had Kokiri's sword. I mean, Razor Sword was pretty free, but you also got the Chateau bottle like right away this seed, so the infinite magic early. Yeah, actually, Pojo, you were also very late to magic compared to KT Bean, but that ended up not being a big deal because the bottleneck ended up being Sonata.
Yeah, so I figured for a while I had to have been behind.
Alright, I'm bringing KT Bean in.
Figured maybe when I found Sonata I might be okay, but then when I found the hook, I'm like, I'll bet KT zoomed right past that, or didn't go past it at all.
Where was it?
The snowball in front of Zoe Grotto.
Damn it, yeah. I did zoom right past it.
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
Yeah.
I was just in there with the last practice.
And
So-
I had Goron. Where did I go after Goron? I went to Woodfall Temple. Also skipped Light Arrows, so there we go. And
Usually in these settings, one of the Woodfall checks is hinted on a sometimes, and the one time it isn't, one of them is required. And it's like, why?
yeah. And like, I don't know, the snowballs really weren't that powerful this seed.
They
were.
weren't.
No,
No,
they
like
weren't.
the
Remember that hook at the end? Yeah, it was.
And fires in Snowhead Temple.
Why wasn't West Clocktown Wave the hero? Anybody?
I know,
Anything?
right?
What the fuck?
Like literally, the entire path to Sonata was unhinted.
I mean, Deku was in there. Gibdil was there. Sonata was there. Like, oh. Ugh.
I think I know why I rolled right past Hookshot. It was because I had Lullaby Way of the Hero, so I was thinking, it's gonna be Baby Goron.
Oh,
You had Baby
that makes
Goron,
sense.
and you had the fire arrows too. So you were thinking, Grotto.
Yeah,
You're thinking
and
Exile. You're thinking Crate.
That's
Yeah,
actually
I think-
funny because go on.
and I think, I already did Twin Islands. I'm like, there's nothing left here. Let me just go right by. There's no more snowballs here. No. There's Zoe Grotto.
Well,
Now
what,
you will never forget.
what
Now I
also
will
was really
never
funny.
forget.
Yeah, what also was really funny is that literally everything else was in Snowhead Temple. It was fire, ice, and lullaby.
Yeah.
That lullaby location though.
That was pretty funny.
toe deep in Snowhead.
Oh
But
yeah,
the thing is, that Goron lullaby could have been really nasty because it could have opened up the snowballs in Snowhead.
That's what I was hoping for. Like, that would be where Hook was. Or Lights.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
you
but-
went back and checked it, which made sense. 6 checks is good, but
yeah. I think
Yeah.
yeah, you were mentioning the hints earlier that the hints weren't that strong, and yeah, they really weren't. Hugo, what were they? Hugo was dead, Lemons was dead, Gomez was Great Fairy Sword, Lol, also FD is in Stone Tower Temple too. Zora was in
Palace with what?
non-required. Zora was in Woodfall Temple, which did
Palace
still
was
get
right
use
into-
anyway.
House was right into graveyard, so waff for a waff.
Right.
Yeah,
What a
that was-
graveyard
then-
too. 3 required checks.
And then the hint, Pojo, that you didn't get the last sometimes was Wart and Final's Shrine Chest were a Heart Piece and Sniffa.
Yeah. That was really late, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We were wondering what that hint was for ages.
Yeah, I think it was,
Also,
what,
Katie.
Mountain Village Path, right? Springtime Path? I think that's where it was.
Yeah, I think that's where you saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Katie. FD was on Validation Chest, which is Giant's Mask Chest. Stone Tower Temple.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
this-
Neither of you were getting that.
I think for this race, I accepted defeat as soon as I just completely screwed up Letter to Cafe. I was like, yeah, I'll do this right now, and then I was like, wait, you're not the Curiosity Shop man. Why are you still Cafe? Oh, that's right, because I did Bomb Granny this cycle. I did really late Bomb
Yeah.
Granny.
Well, it actually.
Pojo missed Bomb Granny by a fraction of the
Oh, yeah.
time.
Yeah, I
Went
did.
to Twin Islands, got the letter to cafe, and we were like, well, that's lucky, isn't it? Not that it mattered because it was trash, but it's not the point.
Well, you say it was lucky. I was like, no, put it back.
Yeah. No, it was the cafe mask in Goron shop, and I was like, don't buy it. Don't do it. Nobody wants it. Leave it there.
Yeah,
I
there
think
was.
Bitwami was like, oh, midnight meeting, and I was like, stock pot in is foolish, and it's just like, right. Every time there's a stock pot in foolish seed, it's a trash seed. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, why? Every single stock pot in foolish seed I've had recently, the seed has been actual garbage. It's awful.
Well, it's funny because I think like all the possible rare trash you said could have happened, Shan, ended up happening anyway. Like Lullaby and Snowhead Temple, Goron Mass being late, Bank 2 being,
Yeah.
well, I think that was more your thing, Fifth, but Bank 2 being such a dumb check.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the seed literally went as bad as it possibly could have from a logic perspective.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like at Pojo, I don't know if you last located Sonata, but I did, and I was like, you know what? Kita was big. I'm gonna go to Kita before Woodfall Temple, and then it was Goron. I even went to go do what is it, Akana Canyon map before some other last location.
Yeah, I did the Iconocana map somewhat early. When I found Sonata, I did Woodfall Temple first. I remembered the Gilded Chest in a graveyard on Kita, but I can't ignore density at this point. I felt behind, so I was like, I'll go back there right after.
I think we both felt very far behind because I felt very far behind because I skipped. What is it? I skipped like Bomb Granny, Guru, and Postman's minigame early because I wanted to do I wanted to get Deku Palace, right? So I wanted to do Woods of Mystery for day 2 on my second cycle. And then when I was finding, I was getting stuck, running out of checks, I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be one of those ones. I wasn't expecting Bank 2 to have it, of all things. So
we had a lot of complicated checks early. Letter to Mama and Letter to Cafe showed up. Cafe Smash showed up too. It was a nest of 1-offs and 2-offs. I think Bean, you checked the Cliff Snowballs, but Pojo didn't. And I think Pojo, you checked everything else but the Cliff Snowballs before you got to that Sonata. Bank 2, really hard to route in.
Yeah,
really hard to route in.
I'm just glad that, like, when I had to redo Letter to Cafe, I did remember to actually grab those red rupees, and at least they respawn, between cycles, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Good thinking, making use of those rupees around there. The Song Wall, the Termina Field Tree, and the Pillar. We have to lean on those a lot more for Bank.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. God, what a seed. You could tell it was a Shan seed, right?
Yeah, thanks, Shan. You're the best.
Shan.
We had fun and we learned something. And I'm very glad I was in the commentary booth instead of running it. That was the best decision I made all day.
Yeah, this was a fun seed to learn for my part. If I end up calling more races, hopefully I won't be. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more in memory, so that way when stuff does happen, I'll laugh even harder.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Shan,
thank
I
you both
assume you're
for coming
rolling
in.
the seed tomorrow too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, boy. Of course I am.
Yeah.
It's
I will be.
This is my jam.
Since I have other obligations.
I pitched this as so of course the MMR tournament team have meetings every so often, and we had a meeting a while ago just to work out the weeklies and start planning tournaments and stuff, and I suggested I could host a box of multi-worlds, settings. A lot of the main runners, at least quite a few people, have played the settings and they're fast, and why don't we just do that? How bad could it be? I promise I'm smiling right now, sarcastically. But yeah, so this is the thing. So obviously MMR, we are trying to take a new direction with things. We want to try and change up the formula a little bit. There is some plans for the tournament formula to change this year as well, which should be announced relatively soon, as in within the next couple of days. So get excited for that. So this is the end of January's weeklies now. So today and tomorrow we're doing the combo ones, and every time we're off season, we will run the combo ones at the end of the month. When we're in season, it'll be based on the tournament that is either upcoming or ongoing. So yeah, we're also looking at renaming Standard, quotation marks, because obviously Standard is dead. as Revan very, very eloquently put last year. So hopefully we'll have a new name. It'll probably be seasonal racing at that point. But yeah, keep an eye out for the next couple of days. The tournament roadmap. We released a roadmap for Box and Multi-Worlds. We're releasing one for Majora's Mask Randomizer as well. In the next, possibly even within the next 12 hours. So, we'll see. We will see indeed. But yes, tomorrow we will be hosting another one of these weeklies. We may not be able to get a restream on, which is fine. But make sure you keep an eye out. Like I said, in the Majora's Mask Randomizer, we have the settings if people want to try them out. And if you have any questions, obviously feel free to ask. And there is a link to the Discord that is hosting these settings in the other Tony's channel. I am Shannon Brad, and I'm the restreamer, the one of the commentators, and the seed roller, and the creator of these settings. They are not this bad all of the time, I promise. And at least 3 people in this room can attest to that. They just, sometimes they suck.
I'll think about backing you up. I'll think about it.
It's okay, Shan. Pojo rolled a Jet George the other day. I did it in less than an hour. It's okay. I know George can be bad sometimes.
Yeah,
you guys keep
Go on.
I was saying, you guys keep saying George seeds, and I'm reminded of apparently OOTR George seeds that used to be really bad. There's clips of that apparently.
With yeah, I've done a 1 hour 9 Gaiorg seed. It's possible. If I could do it, it's possible. God only knows what anybody else would have actually got on that time. But sometimes they just suck. Gut seeds are the worst. I think we can all agree with that.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, oh boy. They hurt. They hurt the soul, gut seeds. But, yeah. So yeah, I was one of the commentators today, and obviously thank you to Fifth Whammy and Captain for joining me in the commentary booth, and Axel, Ryman, and GG for helping with the tracking. Thank you very much, everybody. And of course to our 2 lovely racers, Katie Bean and Pojo Lone Wolf, I nearly got your name wrong, for making up 100% of the race room. I appreciate that, you know.
Woo!
Woo, thanks for the restream. So we can show off these settings.
Exactly, that's what I want to do. We're trying to get multi-world restreams out at the moment, but it's a little bit difficult because a lot of our racers are also are also volunteers, so it's very difficult to try and find a balance. But hopefully we'll be able to get some multi-world tournaments on, because they are really fun to commentate over and restream and stuff. So yeah, but for now, that's it from us. What we're going to do is we're going to read over to ZeldaSpeedRuns. They are doing the OTR final qualifier, which is qualifier 20, for season 9, question mark. But yes, thank you everybody for coming by. We will see you guys maybe tomorrow, if not probably next weekend, but please keep an eye out for that tournament information, because it's coming, and we are very, very excited at Majora's Mask Randomizer. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thank you.